Hey there, Anselm42 here, and this is going to be a video about what makes a successful defense for Arena and Alliance Conquest, anything where you have 5 heroes in match 3 style combat. So, first off, I have a video about middlemen or who you should put in the center. Check that out for a little bit of insight there. But what makes a successful defense? What makes a scary defense? One where you look at it and go, oof, I don't want to hit that, is something that has enough potential to kill your team. So if you look at something and go, they don't really have any threats, or they're not very scary, you only have one threat, one scary hero, you can either focus that hero or build an offense around mitigating that hero. So, for instance, my top team here is Eve for heals, Ironclaw for a defense reduction, and gives defense bonus to Mantis and Eve, the healer and the middleman. So good positioning there. Mantis, absolute S tier disruption and pretty solid damage on 3 targets pretty frequently. Mars, giving attack buff to Obsidian and Mantis, already buffing his damage and buffing his defense with Ironclaw, and buffing Mantis and Obsidian's healing received, so they're more durable. So Mantis has plenty of buffs coming from either side, so he's going to be incredibly frustrating to fight against. Mars does more than 500% damage with his ability, as does Obsidian. And Obsidian also removes buffs from the single target and is only really weak against green. So, yeah, this team is. I don't really want to hit this team. I could make an offense that does pretty well against it, but if I get unlucky and Ironclaw lands a defense reduction on one of my guys, and then Mantis goes and disrupts the order of people in my team, and now I don't have the option to get rid of that defense reduction, and then either Mars or Obsidian just kills that hero. Yeah, it is definitely something that has potential to kill. Another way of going about it is this is reliant on the AI actually hitting the defense reduced hero. Then again, Mars and Obsidian, if they just both go and both hit the same target, 500% damage twice will probably kill most heroes. So, another way of going about it is by having a cleave team. This is one variation of cleave that I prefer, which is a double healer, double disruption, that is Frame and Lady M, and double damage over time, which is McCarty and Phoenix, as well as Ephraim's defense reduction. So McCarty gives an attack buff of 35% to his whole team, 34, 35. Ephraim reduces their attack, reduces their defense, and Phoenix just does a lot of damage. So this team is scary in the sense that, they can kill your whole team at the same time, possibly in one turn. Meanwhile, they have a defense buff from Fox, they have a heal and a cleanse from Fox, a heal and an immunity from Lady M, disruption from both Ephraim and Lady M. It just, yeah, it works. So there's a couple of them. You can also run instead of Lady M, you can slot in Ulrich as a more sure thing to have a defense reduction and possibly more durable. Depends on the AI. I really like having Lady M's rage pause or silence, whatever you want to call it, on the team. Really adds a bit of a bit more disruption that's really frustrating to attack into. So there's a couple of strong defensive setups and talking about why. Cheers.